So this cocktail is called Da Pope. Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here with another great cocktail for you today. So, in case you've been living underneath a rock, we've got a new Pope, and it's the first USA Pope. So, obviously, we tracked down where he's from, and you'll never believe it, but he is from partly New Orleans. So there we go. New Orleans, we're claiming another one, another tradition on here. But he also came from Chicago. Now, if you're new to this channel, I make a lot of Malort drinks, as I have the Malort jersey, and I've been placing in a lot of Malort contests, and I do a lot with Malort. So you can probably guess that everybody and their grandmother was sending me news that the Pope is from Chicago, and that Malort is now going to be a part of the Vatican's daily diet. Which I also want to point out, but many people don't know this, that actually Malort is kosher. So my Catholic friends and Jewish friends can all have Malort and live happily ever after, solving, bringing us all together. Where was I going with that? So I decided to make a cocktail that involves all the aspects of the Pope's life. Chicago, New Orleans, Peru, and now in the Vatican, which is in the country that's in the middle of Italy. So we're going to combine all these factors together to make this great, great cocktail. And if you like what we're doing, if you're having fun, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, do you think the Pope would bless this cocktail? Do you think he would? Do you think he would like it? He's a mathematician, and the math will add up to a great drink. Let's dive on into the cocktail. So this cocktail is called Da Pope.
The Bears.
The Bears. And you can't think of Chicago without thinking about the Saturday Night Live sketch, Da Bears. So we're going to make this, and we're going to first add half an ounce of lemon juice. Half an ounce of lemon juice. We're then going to add half an ounce of Malort. So we're just going to add our half an ounce. I tried to do a full ounce, but it was a lot. My other ingredients couldn't handle the Malort very well. So we have our Chicago right here, where he's from. Then we're going to do a full ounce of lemoncello for his Italy. And if I would have planned it out better, I would have done the Peruvian one first. So we're going to do an ounce of lemoncello. So my boy Vino is going to love this cocktail. He loves the limoncello. And then we're going to do an ounce of Pisco. I hope I'm saying that right. Pisco. I don't know why I always put an accent on it. Pisco. And we're going to do an ounce of this. This is the Spirit of Peru, where he spent a lot of his time in Peru. We like saying it's American, but he spent a ton of time in Peru. And then Logan and I were testing this cocktail out all night, so I'm a tad hungover. So I'm going to help my hangover and add a little bit of egg whites in there. So this is actually one of Logan's favorite Malort cocktails. So if you love the cocktail, thank Logan, because he helped me make it. All right, now let's do our little frother, and we're going to froth it up, or do a dry shake, and then we're going to do a wet shake. So then we're going to pour it up. So we've got our chilled coupe glass, and now we're going to do a nice little absinthe rinse on there. Get kind of to symbolize the New Orleans part of it. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of absinthe. And then we're going to pour up our cocktail right here. Oh, yeah. Sweet. And then we're going to smoke the rosemary, because when the Cardinals are voting on the next Pope, they either their ballots either let out a black smoke, meaning they haven't picked a new Pope yet, or if it lets out a white smoke, then we know we have a new Pope. And we're going to smoke it. This looks so cool. Yahoo! This looks so cool. Okay. Whew. Now. I know I said I wouldn't play with fire anymore in the show, but I lied. Let's go try. It's very lemon up front. You get that bitterness from the Malort too in the back, but it's not so overpowering. It's very bright and fun, and the absinthe rinse just gives it a little bit more character, kind of brings it together. Forewarning, I totally forgot to do the absinthe rinse. I had to reshoot and pour back. And just tasting it with the absinthe rinse and without, it gives it more of a body and gives it a little bit more flavor and a little more So it's really delicious. I hope you guys like it. I hope the Pope loves it too. And don't forget to always tip that bartender. Cheers, y'all.